really, really naughty. And he was being punished to be in prison for 500 years. 他被关了500年，500年。So someone has to come and free him. And that's this Buddhist, very handsome and young, isn't it? 非常年轻帅气的和尚。Okay. And then the monkey is very grateful, 非常感激 very grateful, and come and call him 师傅 which means master or teacher. Okay, 你知道哈？对吧？ So 师傅 means master, and I actually have something over here. I know it's really tricky because you haven't really learned Chinese before, but I think clever as you guys are, you probably can guess. So let's say over this two, who do you think is 师傅? Which one is 师傅? 师傅, that one. So let's stick over there. Just make sure that you know this is what we're going to call him. 师傅. Okay. And then 师傅 said, oh, okay, I saved your life and you respect me so much. I'm going to give you, the monkey, a name, a proper name, so you're not called a monkey anymore. 你的名字不是猴子了，你的名字是 What is that? 孙悟空. So that's the name. You want to try? Not you two. I know you very, very good at it. Okay. Who else? Do you want to have a go? Yeah. You got some ping over there. Just have a go. What do you call that? 孙悟空. Can you say that?
Hi.
So we'll go perfect. That's a really, really good pronunciation. So now we've got the name over there.
Give some Chinese.
So this Sun Wukong is very grateful, but he knows a lot of tricks. That's why he was very, very naughty. He just got full of energy, just want to spend somewhere, and not really in the right way. So that's why he was being caught and been in prison for 500 years. 因为他很调皮，对不对？他就被关了500年。Okay, now this time when he got a 师傅, he had some ways to use his tricks in the right way. Want to protect 师傅 to his way to India, where is the place the precious scriptures hide. So he will go there and get all those, and Sun Wukong is going to help 师傅 to do that. So at last, his old tricks has become good use. Okay, so before he actually been very naughty, he went to a school. That school is a little bit like a Harry Potter's magic school. That he learned a lot of tricks over there. So like something, he can become invisible. 他可以让人看不见，他可以隐身，对吧？ He can become invisible. He can turn himself into a girl. No, 他可以把自己变成一个小孩。Into a fish, probably yes as well. So if you have this chance to go to a magic school to learn all the tricks, what kind of tricks do you want to learn? 你们想学什么魔法？你们想学什么变法？想变成什么 ？So what are you thinking? Any hands up? Yes. 要变成一条鱼啊 What do you want to be? What skills you want to learn? Oh, you want to become a princess? Oh, that's really, really good. So 变成公主 Okay, that's really good. You are already. Can you sit down, please? Thank you. Any other tricks you want to learn? Like say, just turn you into a sticky man, that you can't move anymore. That kind of tricks. Or turn into a little fly. Any other sort? You probably can think about that, okay? So 他就学了很多魔法哈。啊？魔法。Oh, you want to become a house? Oh, that's good. Like a pavilion, like a palace, yeah? Very good, very good. So 变一座宫殿出来，对不对？非常好 ，OK. Now, so after all the tricks, he helped his 师傅 in a lot of other ways, like have another 2 disciples following him. So 4 of them. Yeah, somebody heard of that before. Okay. So yes, this is 师傅, which is master, and we got the first disciple, and there are a few others. Yes, can you tell me?
And the pink one is 猪八戒.
Oh, 猪八戒. The pink one is the pig. Yes. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Maybe some adults, maybe some parents can help out. Michelle, can you help out? 猪八戒, yes. And who else?
唐僧
Plantain is a 师傅. You got it wrong over there. Oh, come. Any other help? Yes. 沙和尚. Yes. Very good. Now we've got 猪八戒 instead of call him 猪八戒 because 猪 means pig. It doesn't really sound too good. So we call him 八戒 instead. Okay. So we've got 八戒, we've got 沙和尚. Okay. Now I'm going to map them up. So we should have a name for them too. So who is going to the pig which is 八戒? Any hands?
That one.
That one? Oh, I got some answers before you this time. Very good. Okay, so I've got 八戒 over here. So 八戒 is a name also given by 师傅 as well. So 八戒 is here. So of course, this one should be the name of this Buddhist. So who is this? Can we? Anyone have a try to read it? Not you again. I know you're really good. I'm going to ask you for being my assistant later. Yes?
沙和尚
沙和尚. Very good pronunciation. 沙和尚. Very good. Okay, so 沙和尚 is the name for this bald head Frere son. Okay, but unfortunately we don't really have too much story about them today. We'll have more in the stories later. Okay, so we've got these two joining the team. So 4 of them are on the journey to the west. Now, it's a journey full of adventure. 非常非常冒险，很多很多冒险的故事。Okay, so they should really have 81 if you count the whole story. But this day, they came to a place look like that. What do you think you should call them? What do you think you can call them? Give a name in English if you don't know the Chinese. What do you think this look like? They come at a place like this. What do you call them? 火. Yes, 火. That means fire. 火. Yeah. And is a kind of like is a water or mountain? Mountain. Yes. So we've got something over here. Anyone can have a try? Yeah, be more confident. You got it right. You got it right. Yes, that's 火焰山. Actually, you can see from here, right? But you got to learn how to say Chinese first. Okay. So when they went to this 火焰山, yes, you got a question.
And I know what that person is.
In a minute. I will need your help, okay? So when they come to this 火焰山, you will face endless fire, stretching all the way. Okay? So they call it flaming mountains. Okay, in the flaming mountains, you can't go anywhere near because it's just so hot. And you have experienced the hot days in the last few days. You think it's hot, isn't it? And flaming mountain, 火焰山, is just 10,000 times hotter. Okay, so you can't really stand anywhere near. And also there's no a blade of grass even can grow. Now can I ask you guys, do you think there will be any animals? Smart, that's really good. Yeah. There wouldn't be any creatures, not mentioned grass, animals. So do you think you can go anywhere near?
No.
No, you can't. But if you want to go to the west, you get the very precious scriptures, and you have to go over that. So what should you do? What do you think you should do? If you're in that case, what do you do? 怎么办呢? 如果你碰到很热的火山，你要爬过去怎么办呢? What do you do? So, 悟空 is kind of the leader of this team. Although 师傅 is really the master, but he's not really knowing all the tricks. So 悟空 is the best of all. So when there's any problems, 悟空 will be the one standing out and saying, let's think what I should do. Okay? So he just went out, he asked a few, probably not really, probably 100 miles away. Just ask somebody, do you know what is that? Do you know what I'm going to do with that? Do you know how I get over that? Okay, so he went to, this is where they saw this flaming mountains. And over here you can see an old gentleman. What, do you think he's really a gentleman? Without a top? Do you think? 他没有穿上衣 There's no top. Why?
妈妈，
very hot. 太热了，太热了. So this old gentleman, okay, tell him that you need to go to somebody called yes?
铁扇公主。
Oh, 铁扇公主. Wow, that's really good. So if we give a name to her in English, what do you call her? You can see that she's got a fan in her hand. Very huge fan. Okay, so what do you call her in English? Yeah, just go ahead. Princess Fan. Very good. Very close. What do you call him? Because this fan is a special fan. We call him Iron Fan. I don't know where it comes from, but here we go. So we call him 铁扇公主. Anyone want to have a go for the pinyin, for the reading? Anyone? Anyone? Try that? Or is that too far for you? Too far for you? Any parent that want to have a try? Any parent? Go for it! Go for it! Perfect! You got English name and Chinese name both. That's really good. Now, I need to give you guys a little bit background of that. Because 铁扇公主 is the wife of this guy. Yeah. So we only have one left over here. So I think it's really pity because she's so beautiful and her husband is like that. Okay, but anyway, we've got pinyin over here. So 她的老公，她的丈夫叫 I know you know that, but shh. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else? Do you want to go? 牛魔王 Perfect. So what do you think this 牛魔王 look like? If we look at the 孙悟空 is like a monkey, 猪八戒 is a pig. So what do you think? Just anyone give a shout? I know you know that. Can I have you please? No. Hey?
Looks like a cow.
A cow, yes. We call it bull, cow, or ox. Okay, but in this case, we call him the bull demon king. Okay, so it's a demon. Okay, so he's not really a nice guy. But the story behind that is because Wukong is actually a very good friend of Liu Mo Wang before, and he knew they two have a child called the red boy.
Mama.
Oh, you know that. The red boy was a very naughty one. So once that he was actually for Wukong and them as well. So Wukong was stronger. So Wukong won. And then been caught. So the red boy has been caught by Wukong. And then the princess, Iron Fan, was not really happy. They said, oh, okay, Wukong is coming to me. No, I'm not going to help him at all. 悟空不是我的朋友，我不借给他芭蕉扇。Okay, so you can see with the 铁扇公主 with the Princess Iron Fan, she's got a really mature fan over there, and this fan is called 芭蕉扇。芭蕉扇。Okay, so over here we've got two pinyin over there. Who can tell me which one is 芭蕉扇？Yeah, two hands are here, one hand are here. Yeah, that one. So this wins. Okay, so this is 芭蕉扇. And then we go over here. Okay, but this 芭蕉扇is only designed by you guys later. Okay, you can decide what color you want to be. But 芭蕉扇 is really, really big fan. It's very magic as well because it can turn from small to big. And it can blow you away to the other end of the S, probably. 芭蕉扇非常厉害，它扇的风可以把你扇得很远很远，你再也找不回来。One blow, you are away to the sky. Okay, so that's what it is. So Wukong was setting this goal. He has to go to the Princess Iron Fan to get that Plantain fan, the magical one. So he knows that, Princess Iron Fan is not really nice, in terms of the old story that he had with the red boy. So he was trying all the tricks. Now, first of all, trying to be really, really polite. As you can see over here, he was really polite. Come to the palace of the princess. Was like, oh, please, let me in. I just want to borrow the fan for a second, and I'll be fine and return to you. And do you think princess will agree? No. 铁扇公主说，不，我不借给你。Okay, so what we can do then? If you are Wukong, what you would do? So you need the fan. Steal it! No, that's one good thing. That's not what the violent Wukong thought in the first beginning. So I think he should do that. Okay, so the first time he said, okay, if you're not going to lend to me, so I'm going to fight. 我们来打吧，看谁赢了，谁就是有扇子。So whoever won will get this fan. So the fighting, I'm fighting, and who do you think who's winning? Who's winning? Do you think Princess will win or Wukong? Any vote? Wukong? Any hands up? Was Wukong? Yes, just one hand, 2 hands. 3 hands, 4 hands. Oh yes, you got it. You got Wukong one. Okay. So when one, what do you think 铁扇公主 would do? Do you think she will give out the real fan? No. But what she should do? The fake fan. You can follow the tricks. You can help 师傅 to go to the journey. Okay. 他拿了一个假扇子出来，对吗 ？Was that right? Was that right? Oh, not the first time. She did it second time. The first time she did is, okay, I'm going to give it to you. So she got the fan out, probably from her mouth because it's tiny, and just had a magic spell. 变, and it just become very big. 变, and then he was trying. Wukong thought, oh, you can hand me that.
Mama.
No, I'm not going to hand you that. I'm going to blow you away. So that's what the Princess Iron Fan did. So she basically blew him away. And after this blow, Wukong was actually at the other end of the S. And he couldn't come back. Okay, just one blow. That's how powerful the fan is. Okay, so 铁扇非常非常厉害啊。Okay, so he was all the way to mid of nowhere, and he was like, oh, what am I going to do? And luckily, he met a Buddha, 灵吉菩萨, 灵吉 Buddha. Do you know that? You heard of that? Yes, very good. 灵吉菩萨. And 灵吉菩萨 helped him because this Buddha is kind of like a god, one of the gods in Chinese tradition. Okay, so he had all the magical pills. So one pill that he chose to give to Wukong this time is a fixed wind or wind fixing pill. So with this pill, you don't swallow it, you just put it in the mouth, 放在嘴里, 含在嘴里. And then this fan couldn't work on him at all. So that's what he did. So he went back, knock at the door again, okay, 敲门进去. And then Princess Iron Fan takes the fan out and trying to do the old trick again. It didn't work this time. 没用了，再扇已经没用了. Okay, so here, when he can't really blow him away, the princess was very surprised and said, how come? What I should do with that? I can only hide behind my door. So she just close the gate, fix it with a pole, but just stick over there, stop the door being open or the gate being open because she knows that Wukong is very strong in fighting and very, very good at it and she's going to win. So, the trick that a beautiful girl told me, the trick that we did, we talked about before, that he can turn himself into anything. Okay, so who can tell me what trick he was doing over here? Yes? He turned himself into a fly. 他把自己变成了一个虫子。So how do you think he turned that? What magical spell that he did? Do you know? Oh, I don't have a marker over here. Trying to write over there. So he said, 变. Can you all do that? Maybe if you do 1,000 times, maybe you can change yourself into something. I don't know what your wish is, like a beautiful house or a princess or whoever you want to be. Okay, so that's the thing you want to say. You say 变. 变. Yeah. Let's see who can do really loud because I can hear some noise, some voices over there. Yeah, you can show the example. 变. Very good. I think you should be even louder to make him match well. So well. Very good. Who else? Yes. Very good. Can you? Yes, very good. You try. Yeah. Very good. You got to think hard. You got to shout it loud to turn something into the thing that you want to be. Okay. Do practice at home. Okay. So now, yes, that's how powerful you want to be. So he turned himself into a fly, and because the princess Iron Feng was fighting so hard with Wukong, that she needed a cup of tea. Oh, just the right time, isn't it? So Wukong just dropped himself into this cup. Oh, you know what will happen, right? Oh God! So this fly. Well, this Wukong went in all the way to the tummy. And when the princess was like enjoying his cup of tea, like that, he felt the pain.
Yeah.
So what pain is come from? Yes.
Wukong was inside her belly.
Yeah, kicking. So, give me the fun. Otherwise, I'm going to kick you. Okay, 我会踢你. Can you all kick as well? As in, T. Yes. That's easy, isn't it? Yeah, that's easy. Okay. So he kicked himself. He kicked in her belly, and that's what the princess turned into. So all over on the floor. Please stop that. And by this way, he get agreement from the Princess Iron Fan, and she said, okay, I'm going to give you that. Okay, but at the same time, I got to just assure you, or give you options that because there are a few different versions of the story. So we're going to stop here. Okay, there can be a fake fan again, or it can be a real one. So this kind of ending, maybe you can find it out because what you would do is you can actually have it on.
Excuse me, my mom is there.
Oh, your mother's there. Yes. Welcome. We can see from this video, which if you want to, we can look at that. You can check on your YouTube and you can find out the ending. Okay, this is just one ending. This is the Princess Iron Fan. Okay, so what we would do is I'm going to leave you guys for that. You're going to, if you got time, okay, search a bit online, or I can give you the link, and you can find out what the ending is. Okay, it can be a trick again. It can be a fake fan again. 可以是假的芭蕉扇. It could be the real one. Okay, so we need to find out ourselves. Now, before I do other activities with you, I want you to just have a little bit idea of this sound, this magical spell that we just did. Do you know what is it? I know you know that. Somebody else. No, somebody else. No, I know you know that. Yes, go ahead. Yes. What does that mean? What does that work for? 有什么用? I know you know that. Shall I give him a chance again? Yeah. Yes. Now, this is Chinese character. Okay? And this is a part of it to help you with the pronunciation. Now, just one very challenging question to you guys, including parents, okay? Including parents. Now, what is the major difference between Chinese language and English? Got some hands over there?
They sound very different.
Sound very differently, yes? So do you learn this or learn this? It's a quick one. Vote. If you learn this, hands up. Very good, you do learn this. And if you, which one is more important? Do you think this is more important? Hands up? And more hands up? About the same. About the same. Okay. Parents, you're not always your hands up. Okay. I got to be honest with you guys. We got to learn this more. This is called characters. Okay, that's why we call Chinese characters instead of Chinese spellings. Now this part is called pinyin, which is going to help you with the pronunciation. And even with the pronunciation, it's slightly different from English, isn't it? So can anyone tell me what is the difference of that? Yes. Any other hands? Okay, go ahead.
So different letters sound different.
Yeah, it sounds slightly different. That's one thing. And there's one very obvious thing over here. Oh, yes, I've got a parent over there saying this. Yeah, this is one of the hats that you have. Yes, we call it tones. Okay. Very luckily, we don't have hundreds of tones. We only have 4. So you can get away from it quite easily with learning. So if I just show it, sorry, it's permanent marker. It's permanent marker. Okay. Okay, now let's do that. I think the best thing to do is probably one sheet of that. Put at the back. Okay. If we take the example of this sound, I'm sure you know how to read that sound. Everyone who can read this sound, please. Yes, very good. Now, if we put a hat on, we have 4 hats. Only 4 different hats, okay? So what's first, second, I heard some very good ones. Now this, I know someone you already know. But now this time I want to challenge those ones who haven't learned that before. I think you have, right? You have learned. So can I have a parent? Can I have a parent? Do you want to have a go? Okay. So now this one is the first one, which means it's really, really flat. Can you do that for me? Just have a go. So think of this time when you go to dentist and you ask to open your mouth and just keep on going because you don't know how long the dentist will keep your mouth open for. You just that's the first tone. That's right. Okay. Now when it comes to second tone, you come to second tone, you're kind of like getting up. Yes, I know you know that. Just get go. Very good. Now when you do it's very gentle, it's like very delicate. And also I suggest people to think of something like someone pulling your hair, not physically, okay, not physically, just imagine that you're pulling your hair and you are sending, you're like a balloon, you are sending to the sky. And finally you disappear. So that's the tone you need to do. So why not try? I know you know that. You want yes. And now we do have third tone. You can see very clear there. You have a tick over there. Very good. So basically, by the look of it, you do your head down and up. So you do But sometimes I found another trick for that. Imagine, I know you girls are your children, you're not drunk anymore, but parents, especially dads, okay, you probably have drank a lot before. When you're kind of half drunk, you're kind of like, that's the tone. Okay, so parents, you got the talent for that, you got opportunity to practice more, okay? So that's Perfect. And the easiest one, I think, is fourth tone. Yes, it's chopping. Chopping. Like, do you want to have a go? This gentleman, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, very good. Fourth tone, right. Yes. Chop. Yes. Very good. That's excellent. Now, I think you did really well. Now, I thought you had enough time to look at all these names of them. Here's the trick, because I was trying to distract you guys. I was trying to talk about the pinyin and distract you guys. Hopefully that you had a few minutes thinking in. And now, I'm going to ask you guys, if we name this person, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, who do you think this one is? If you know the answer, don't say it. Okay, if you know the answer, don't say it. So who's this one? So we got 1. Yeah, who's this one? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got all the numbers over there for the person. So who's that? Number 6. Oh, you know it and you said it. That's good. So how do you read that? After a little bit of the tone practice. I heard some people saying that. Can we have a boy this time? Can we have a boy? I know girls, you're really, really good. I know girls. Can I have a boy this time? So how would you say the monkey's name? You pretend to boy. I want a real boy. Okay. If you don't have any boy, I can only have gentlemen. You have a boy, aren't you?
Yeah, but I definitely don't know.
You don't. How can you pronounce?
This one have a voice.
Yeah. Do you have hands up? Do you want to say that? Go for it. Sun Wukong. Yes, Sun Wukong. Very good. That's what it is. Now, if I have this one, that's too easy. That's too easy. I think that's too easy. Now, if you know the answer, don't say it. Okay. If you know the answer, I want a parent this time. I want a parent this time. I want a parent. Yeah.
牛魔王
牛魔王. Which one is it? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. Okay, we've got 6. Number 1. You got it right. You deserve a chocolate, really, but I don't have it. Brownie points on there. Okay, now this one. Who's that? Who's that? I know you know the answer. I know you know the answer. I know the answer. Oh, that was good. Who else? Yeah. Okay. Can I have you first? 铁扇公主. So number
5.
Number 5. 第5个. Yes, very good. Yes, you have that. 铁扇公主. Right. So this is the princess.
She can do the next one, can't she? She can do the next
Yeah,
one.
I think you can do the next one.
Good.
Yeah, you can do that. Can you do that? So can you read that for me? 师傅. Very good. Very
Does she
good.
know which one?
Which one is it?
Which one?
师傅 is which picture is it? Now we got this. We only got this 3 left. Really.
就讲4
Number 1, 2, number 2, 3, 4.
Who looks like a teacher?
Oh yes, really good. Number 4 over there. Okay, we only got 2 left, so that's really. Nope. I know you know the answer. I need some new faces over there. Can I have you? Do you know that? 不知道哈。小小我这八戒. Yeah. Number 2. Perfect. You all got the sons over there. Number 2. That's really good. And of course, this is the last one, isn't it? This is number 3. Now, who can read it for me? You can read it for me. Can I have your face? Go for it. Just go for it. Yeah, you can teach him. You can teach him. 沙和尚. Really good. Yes. 沙和尚 is the Ferrari son. Okay, that's really good. Now, I've got a few coloring thing over here. Yeah. So 我要一点那个彩色笔，它那里应该有。Yeah. Who want to draw over here? And I've got a few of the writing as well. Very complicated one. So yeah, what is it going to be? Yeah. You want to also say yes?